Shalom, shalom. I'd like to start out by giving all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shah, Ba'ashem Rakar Kudash. Double honors to the apostles of GMS who teach well, and salutations to the elect brothers pushing this truth through all four corners of the globe. Right now, we in a crucial time for our people, and a lot of false prophets is around, coming up out the woodwork, trying to profess this name the word of the Lord. They're not even doing the proper, the proper education, giving the right edification to the people because they don't even know his name. So, right then and there, that's a red flag when people out there, preaching on the corners or in the churches and don't even be calling upon the Lord's true name, which is Yahweh, or his son's true name, which is Yahweh Shah. That's a problem. And when they charging you for the word and stuff like that, you know, creating things of creating merch for you to buy while you at these services, that's false prophecy, man. That's false prophets giving you the wrong direction. All right. In Matthew 24, the Lord spoke about false prophets coming in his name, But I'm going into Second Peter's right now because the stuff that I'm seeing and hearing, man, is crazy. And the elect should be aware, who these people are and how they move and how to deal with them. So for quick edification, I'm gonna bring out Second Peter's chapter 2. I'm gonna go starting with 1. This is Second Peter's chapter 2. But there were false prophets also among the people, even as there shall be false teachers among you, who privately shall bring in the damnable heresies, even denying the Lord that bought them. Yeah, man, they come with the weirdest, doctrines, like not even giving the Lord his praises for saving them throughout all the time of Israel's whole plot throughout the world. All the times that we were spared throughout the world due to the Lord's power, they don't even teach that. Like during the Purim, we preach about the march around Jericho, man. We celebrate that, but some Israelites don't even celebrate that. All right, and upon reading on, it says, and bring upon themselves swift destruction. Right, they're gonna be destroyed for that, man. All right, because these days and times, the Lord is not forgetting what they do. Their accounts is not being forgotten, no matter how much they pray for forgiveness. All right, the Lord set it up for them to be that way, to teach in a false way, so they could be judged and be spared, make it through, just so at that given time, the Lord could give them their just punishment. They reading on, and it says, verse 2, and many shall follow their pernicious ways, by reason of whom the way of truth shall be evil spoken of. Right, they gonna continue to prosper in life, teaching and getting a good following and all of that. Because every other Israelite group be having a large following and famous, but they doing it, subtly. Like, people like to hear stuff that ain't good for them, so they do it that way. These false prophets say whatever these people want to hear, knowing that it ain't right. but they bring it out anyway because they know that they're gonna get a following in that way. But it's on for their destruction, man. The Lord see everything. He see all of that. You understand? I ain't gonna go through this whole chapter. I'm gonna just go down to the point because a lot of people be out here just listening to. They be hoping that they run into an Israelite because they know that the Israelites got the truth, the real prophets. You know that study and teach under the guidance of the apostles of GMS, man. You know, we got the truth, so they be looking forward to seeing us so they can ask questions and stuff. But they always sometimes running into the wrong people, man. You know, and those people be feeding them all type of craziness, philosophies of what you could do and how you gotta live to be a righteous Israelite, and it be false, man. Teaching you that you gotta pay a dues, pay your your entry dues and all of that, pay for the scripts and all of that, a breakdown. That stuff is madness. All right. But the Lord gave us, instructions on how to deal with those people, man. The Lord said in verse 7, it says, and deliver just Lot, vex with the filthy conversations of the wicked, man. All right. They're going to be delivered a just Lot, man. You put them in a place of where they stand as far as talking about those things, the filthy conversations that ain't got nothing to do with the Lord, but y'all got a whole sermon on it. That's crazy, man. All right. The Lord said, deliver them a just Lot. All right, and that's what we do, man. We don't go looking for them, but when we see them and we talk to them, man, we show them where they error is at, man. You know, we rebuke them for using the name Christ. All right. And if you got any other weird doctrines pertaining to being an Israelite teacher, and you are Israelite and you teaching the wrong way, we gonna put you in your place, man. You know, because these brothers don't even want to see us. They don't even, they like, yo, don't talk to them guys. I remember I saw one of the elders teaching, and I introduced myself. I'm like, yeah, I'm under the umbrella of GMS. He was like, oh man, take the camera off of that, brother. Don't film that, brother. Like, nah, I'm like, damn. He saluted the brother. He saluted me back. But when he realized that I was GMS, it was like, they don't want that truth to come out. But yeah, bringing that fire. Reading on, man. It says, for the righteous man in verse 8, 2 Peter chapter 2, says in verse 8, for the righteous man dwelling among them and seeing and hearing vexed his righteous soul from day to day with the unlawful deeds, man. That's right. So when we around and we see that, man, that shit vex our soul, man. You know? So when we come across you brothers, man, we gonna be upset. We might salute y'all, but we gonna be upset. And we gonna put y'all in your place, man. You know? And that's out of love, because if you my brother, I'm gonna set you in the right direction. I don't wanna just be like, yeah, all right, I hear what you're saying. It's all good. All right, gotta go. Nah. We gonna bring it up to let you know, man. And if we gotta cut you, man, with this word, then that's what we gonna do, you know. So for the elect brothers out there, man, just know that that spirit of vexing, that spirit of vex, anger, when hearing people come with the word, but butcher it, that's a natural feeling, man. You know, you just stay on your p's and q's so you could correct that spirit when you hear brothers teaching that false doctrine, man. all right, including merch in their doctrine, or not using the Lord's name, all right, or being sinful, sleeping with one of your brother's girl, or coveting your brother. You check them on that, man. That's just like somebody talking about your dad. You gonna put them in their place, right? Spreading slander about your father or your mother, you gonna put them in your place. So that's what you do for this truth, man. You put them in their place. You deliver a just lot. All right. So Lord willing, I hope that was edifying. Until next time, Shalom.